Alright guys, FPV flight with the Eachine EX2 FPV quadcopter, entry level FPV quadcopter, and I'm gonna be recording the FPV feed, so the video feed from this quadcopter on my FPV goggle. It has a DVR so it can record the FPV signal. Yeah, let's see if it actually works. This is the first time I'm trying this as an FPV quadcopter. Here we go. Okay, I've got an FPV signal in my goggle, and let's see, high rates, and this is in acro mode. Let's check. Yeah, the transmitter is in acro mode. Hey, here we go. Yeah, we're up. Ooh, ah. This takes a little bit of getting used to. This somehow flies completely different than my real, what's real, but my real FPV quadcopters, and I'm not sure yet what's different. The radio is obviously different, I have to get used to that, and I can already tell you that I'm definitely not gonna try doing flips the first time around. But it kind of flies as you should expect. The video signal, what do I think about the video signal? It's a bit undersaturated. I'm not sure what it'll look like to you, but the colors are a little flat, but the image is reasonably detailed. I can see where I'm going. We are looking back at ourselves now. I'm not sure. I really have to get used to it. But that's probably mostly because I'm used to other quadcopters, faster, more powerful. And one thing you really have to keep note of with this quadcopter is that if you cut the throttle, it doesn't have air mode, right? So it'll drop out of the sky, and not only that, but it'll drop, it won't drop horizontally. But there's actually, yeah, I think it's the radio mostly that I have to get used to. Apart from that, it definitely flies acro mode. It doesn't auto level. And I can see where I'm going, the range. I'm approximately 60 meters away from myself, but it's definitely, at least for me, quite weird. But I can't really determine what's weird. Yeah, this is a great, weird sensation. I am quite familiar or experienced with FPV flying, but somehow I'm pretty sure this will be easier for someone that has no FPV experience. I am kinda being held back by my experience with other quadcopters here. I hope that makes sense. Beep, beep, beep. What? The radio is beeping? Why? Is my battery done? Okay, well, you know what? I'll just keep flying until. Oh, yeah, the battery was done. Okay, disarm. Okay, and stop the recording. Click. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go get the quadcopter, and we'll do a little rehash of what happened here. Okay, so made an FPV flight with the Eachine EX2 Mini. As you could tell, I was well, it takes some getting used to, especially if you are already familiar with racing quadcopters, real quadcopters that cost a lot more than this. And again, I think that if you have no prior experience with FPV, it'll be easier for you. But who knows? I don't know. And for me, if I'd fly it some more, I'd probably get used to it and be able to fly it just fine. There was nothing wrong with how it flew. The thing I had to get used to mostly is the transmitter. It's obviously of lower quality than what I am used to. Nothing wrong. It also costs hardly anything, so you can't really complain. It does what it needs to do. I had no range problems. I flew it approximately 75-ish meters away from me. So the FPV feed was fine. Yeah, the FPV feed was fine, no complaints there. What I do have to complain about is the flight time. They advertise a flight time of 8 to 10 minutes. I'm not sure how far I got in this video, but definitely not 8 minutes. 6? Nah. Maybe 4? So the flight time is pretty different from the specifications or the claims. But well, it flies just fine. There's some getting used to if you already fly other quadcopters. The FPV feed was fine. I hope you were able to judge that from my recording. And it has enough get up and go for just your first steps in FPV land. Nothing wrong. And the major benefit of these brushless motors, in my mind, is that these will last longer than brushed motors. Okay, so that's my take on FPV flying this Eachine EX2 Mini.